Its stereo vision is one of the most sophisticated in the insect world, a predatory machine in miniature.
A shadow has moved behind the green curtain.
The jaguar is back by the river, where water and land meet under the stars.
Even the most beautiful are survivors, constantly adapting in a chemical war with the plants they eat. Even the most armored predator is part of the larger tapestry, a perch for smaller, more fragile life. It holds its net like a gladiator's net, a weapon of capture and finesse. Parental care is a form of survival, a predator ensuring a safe nursery for the next generation of toxins. In its stillness, there is a profound sense of belonging, an animal so perfectly attuned to its world that it has become the very soul of the forest.
Its gaze is a precision instrument, capable of spotting a target from hundreds of meters away.
Its skull is a natural shock absorber, a tool evolved for a precise, hidden prey.
The dry season is coming, and the forest's residents must become even more resourceful. The anaconda is pure muscle and elemental power, a river spirit that suffocates in a crushing embrace. That life begins in the shadows of giants, under the watchful eyes of the most dangerous predators, in the endless, mysterious heart of Brazil.
The swarm's strategy is simple: overwhelm. The forest floor trembles at their approach.
The boto is the enchanted hunter of the flooded forest, navigating with biosonar through the submerged maze.
The eagle is not hunting now. It is building, nurturing, and ensuring the next generation of phantom hunters.
They wander in a protective pack, a moving wall of bristles and bone that even a jaguar respects from a distance.
This is the eternal kingdom, a world balanced on the edge of a claw and the hush of a shadow. Its territory spans miles, a kingdom it must patrol and defend with ancient instinct.
This is a mammal that has conquered the aquatic food chain from the air, a true anomaly of the ecosystem.
The piranha is not a mindless killer, but a highly refined sensory machine, tuned to distress. In the end, the true power of the predator is to sustain the delicate, magnificent equilibrium of the tropical rainforest.
These small primates now settle their bonds as the light turns to liquid gold.
That it feels the heat of the world around it, a map of life painted in infrared on the canvas of the dark forest. Army ant legion is a superorganism, a moving river of relentless jaws that devours all in its path. It watches without moving, its stillness, a perfect, deadly deception. The forest floor at night is a micro-battlefield of arthropod predators, each move a calculated risk. This sign is a message, a territorial signature left by the rainforest's ultimate terrestrial predator. Each drop sustains the forest, but also masks the sound of a leopard's approach. The snake sees a thermal world of red and yellow, a world where the kinkajou's body is a blazing beacon. It tastes the scent of approaching prey on the humid air, calculating the precise moment to strike.
The afternoon rains have no favorites, resetting the conflicts of the forest in a cleansing flood.
It is not hunting, but walking its path, a ritual of boundary and power. The harpy eagle is the phantom of the canopy, reigning over the rainforest with absolute sovereignty.
Even the mightiest predator must respect the energy budget of survival, resting now to dominate later. Its flexibility allows it to hunt in a tangled world where other predators cannot go. The stream is a junction of information, a liquid newspaper of scent and sound.
That for now, it is an observer, a sentinel, who knows that patience is the difference between a meal and a memory.
Its strike is a fleeting shadow, a sudden end that the forest floor barely notices.
Murky depths conceal cold, calculating eyes that have watched these waters for millions of years.
Murky depths conceal cold, calculating eyes that have watched these waters for millions of years. The water holds its image, a fleeting double of the king, soon to be broken by ripples.
It hunts for grubs hidden under the bark, a specialist predator of the cryptic wood-boring insects. That even the fiercest predator is defined by a tender duty, the passing on of its reign to its offspring. The hunt is instant, a success that ensures the cycle will continue for one more night.
As the moon sets, the great transition begins, the stirrings of a new dawn. The mysteries of Brazil are not puzzles to be solved, but a living, breathing enigma to be witnessed and preserved.
Invisibility is the first weapon of the rainforest's silent hunters.
The night magnifies sound, turning the jungle into a planetarium of biological noise.
The night magnifies sound, turning the jungle into a planetarium of biological noise.
The giant otter is the wolf of the Amazonian waters, an apex predator hunting with fierce intelligence and family coordination.
The rainforest breaks all molds, creating predator strategies that defy classification. In the nest, high above the world, the future of the rainforest sky is fed and protected, one meal at a time. Even in these sky-high gardens, microcosms of life and predation exist.
The architects of the night begin their work, weaving traps of ethereal beauty. That day gives way to a realm ruled by echo, bioluminescence, and absolute darkness. The river is a constant sensorium, and in this world, curiosity is survival's constant companion. They are the gardeners and the guardians of the forest, but a formidable, tusked foe when threatened.
Life and death dance together here, a perpetual waltz choreographed by the sun, the rain, and the pure, untamed will to survive.
Not even the rain can distract a mind that has perfected the art of waiting.
Its walk is a study in pressure and control, a predator built for a silent world.
This is a predator of patience, an elegant statue until the moment of the strike.
The rainforest's nutrient cycle is written in such moments, the energy of the sun passed from flower to wing to fang.
Survival at ground level is immediate and brutal, but the canopy houses its own silent assassins.
In a fraction of a second, the venom's work begins, and the forest remains as silent as before.
The boa constrictor is a patient constrictor, a silent pressure that awaits the perfect misplaced step.
Its brilliance is a declaration of war on all who might underestimate it, a masterpiece of evolutionary defense.
In the end, the mystery is not just in the killing, but in the living, a constant, vibrant, pulsing web.
It is the most dangerous place on Earth, a world of teeth, venom, and stealth. Yet it is also the most beautiful.
They too are waiting, ectothermic bodies soaking in the solar energy needed for the night's hunt.
They too are waiting, ectothermic bodies soaking in the solar energy needed for the night's hunt. The mystery of Brazil's rainforest lies in this perfect, harsh, and beautiful equilibrium.
The black caiman is the dragon of these waters, a patient predator of immense power.
The art of illusion is a predator's most subtle and effective tool. And this is a predator whose strength lies not in size, but in numbers, and a ferocious, unyielding collective intelligence.
That its disguise is so complete that only the blink of an eye reveals it is alive. A young predator's first instinct is always to fear, as the ghost of the Harpy eagle passes overhead once more.
Here, life exists in a delicate balance, where every creature, be it a watchful Harpy eagle or a camouflage, inherits the Jaguar's grace in a smaller, more nocturnal frame, an arboreal ghost that haunts the twilight. The ocelot inherits the Jaguar's grace in a smaller, more nocturnal frame, an arboreal ghost that haunts the twilight.
The forest holds its breath, sensing the nearness of a Bengal tiger built for power and stealth. These ancient roots are the arteries of the forest, leading us toward the source of all life.
We are back in the realm of shadows, where the apex predator is now on the move as the heat of the day begins to break. That water connects the heights of the canopy to the depths of the forest floor, a vertical pathway of life.
The fish invade the woods, and the freshwater dolphins are not far behind them.
We move away from the water's edge, deeper now, into the Emerald Fortress, where other predators rule from above. Paths are not made by chance here. They are carved by the river and walked by the wild.
The rainforest never truly rests. It only changes its guard, as Jaguars and ocelots prepare to inherit the earth.
The apex predator, having done its rounds, now simply watches over its domain, a king at peace. True danger doesn't always roar. Sometimes it exists in utter stillness, just waiting to be discovered.
This tree is a vertical universe, from its deep roots to its sun-drenched crown. The darkness is not empty. It is alive with a different set of rules and a new caste of dominant hunters. From the monumental to the microscopic, the law is the same: adapt, conceal, and survive. We emerge now from the darkness, guided by the water that sustains all life. The spectral eyes belong to a creature whose domain is the night itself. In this dense greenery, danger wears a cloak of perfect stillness. In these flooded plains, the largest snake on Earth is the undisputed master of the wet season.
The Bushmaster is a master of ambush, a hidden fang in a mattress of leaves. It moves not like an animal, but like water, flowing through the tightest gaps in the forest without a sound. It guards its eggs against predatory wasps, a minute guardian in a hostile, immense world.
The world holds its breath for the moment the sun returns to the jungle.
Beneath the ocelot's tree, a different type of danger prowls, a veteran of the silent, eight-legged kind. From above, the forest is an open book, and this eagle reads every sign of movement.
Its huge eyes gather every available photon of moonlight, painting the forest floor in vivid monochrome detail invisible to us. Transparency is the ultimate camouflage, a visible heartbeat in an invisible body.
Even in a place of such peaceful beauty, the law of the predator remains.
Where the forest meets the flood, an ancient ambush lies just beneath the surface.
The floodplains are a table set by the rains, where birds, caimans, and otters gather in a fragile truce. The sunset is the herald of the night, when the forest's most mysterious predators begin their shift. The sunset is the herald of the night, when the forest's most mysterious predators begin their shift. This is the lifeblood, the monsoon that dictates the very pulse of Brazil's rainforest. The day is once again giving way, as the cycle of light and dark turns the page here in the canopy. the diurnal world returns in a cascade of sound and color, reclaiming the forest from the night. This creature carries a lethal secret within its own skin, a chemical shield that speaks the language of pure venom.
Panic in the canopy signals the presence of a truly dominant aerial predator.
Even among the frugivores, the search for food is a perilous night operation.
A long, slow life is a successful one, a silent testament to stillness and power.
Even at rest, it is absorbing data, every sense tuned to the frequency of the forest. Even at rest, it is absorbing data, every sense tuned to the frequency of the forest.
The true masters of this realm navigate these shadows unseen, their presence felt, not witnessed.
In the heart of Brazil, an ancient world awakens, veiled in mist and mystery. In the heart of Brazil, an ancient world awakens, veiled in mist and mystery.
Their senses detect the faintest splash, and their unity makes them a formidable force of nature.
Beneath the serene surface, a high-speed chase unfolds, powered by muscle and social strategy.
Its body is a vessel of sensory perception, feeling the vibrations of a frog, a fish, or a caiman from 100 feet away.
The rainforest never sleeps. It only dreams of tomorrow.
It seeks the warmth retained by the floating debris, a cold-blooded emperor recharging its solar battery under the moon. This a gathering of color and sound, a social behavior that helps neutralize toxins from their diet, a predator's adaptation to plant defense.
The night shift hunts with ears and eyes, and every rustle is a story waiting to be told.
As it seeks the warmth to digest, turning the sun's energy into the fuel of a slow, patient predator.
We follow the path of a ghost, whose silence is its deadliest asset.
As the sun sets on the jungle, a hidden world awakened, a silent sanctuary where the cycle begins anew. The rainforest reveals its secrets only to those who understand its rhythm, a rhythm now defined by the coming rain. As the sun descends, the rhythm of the rainforest shifts from the diurnal to the crepuscular.
Above the killing floor, the universe watches, and the rainforest breathes out the oxygen of a continent.
The jungle floor is a stage for a different kind of performance, one of patience and raw power.
This is the eternal dance of the rainforest, predator and prey sharing the same branch in the velvet dark.
The night shift has its own aerial fishermen, using sonar to detect ripples made by surface-feeding fish.
The river swells, expanding the hunting grounds for the aquatic predators, connecting forest to floodplain.
Even beauty is a trap, a lure painted in the scent of nectar and the promise of a meal. The jaguar is the spirit of the Amazon, a god of stealth and strength.
The toucan's serrated beak is a delicate tool and a visual symphony, announcing the day's first light.
That the sun's return signals a feast for the wading birds.
Where the water darkens, the most efficient pack hunters of the river, a group of smooth-coated otters, reign. The river is the rainforest's central vein, a place where land and water predators converge.
The river records all visitors, and some prints speak of sheer dominance.
Some African American female hunters command the very air itself, soaring above the treetops with lethal grace.
The trunk is a highway for predators and prey, a vertical surface of constant traffic and hidden ambush.
That we return to the eternal shade of the deep woods, where the jaguar's territory remains.
For the caiman, the river is not a barrier,
but a hunting ground where silence is its greatest ally. That the forest breathes with a million hidden threats, each perfectly adapted to its niche. The rainforest holds a million stories like this, each one a thread in an unimaginably complex fabric. This moisture breathes life into the hidden realm below. Size is no measure of danger in a world painted with vibrant warning colors.
The old dragon still waits, a silent anchor in the shifting currents of the river.
This is the loudest land animal in the Americas, its voice projecting fear and strength to preserve its troop. Downwind and invisible, the jaguar observes the pulse of life on the river, calculating without intent.
The giant faces the legion, a clash of ancient armored designs.
Danger exists for everyone. Even the dragon's young must beware of the sky and the forest. The cycle of predator and prey, of mist and sun, is the eternal heartbeat of Brazil's tropical rainforest.
The water mirrors the cosmos, hiding the ancient monsters that patrol its dark, shallow expanse.
Every creature, from the tiny poison frog to the mighty jaguar, plays a part in this wild masterpiece.
This is a kingdom where survival is written in silence and shadow.
This is a kingdom where survival is written in silence and shadow. The forest's rhythms are constant, a red-bellied woodpecker's hammering a percussive beat in the cathedral of trees. The call is a territorial declaration, a sonic boundary in the canopy that the jaguar acknowledges with a flick of its ear. The jaguar yawns, revealing its impressive canines, a fleeting glimpse of its absolute killing capability before settling its head back onto its massive paws.
A new day is breaking, and the forest is reborn with the light.